All right, what is we got this for? Step away from the microphone. I think it might be some toy film music.
What?
Hold on. All right, there we go, everybody. Good. Everything washed.
Yeah, I rinsed everything off.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All righty.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, we are live.
It would be great if you told me. It's a good thing I didn't do something. I don't know what, but
Well,
are we done with this?
Yeah, I believe we should be good. We got a little bit of different mic set up today. So, what all are we doing today? Sorry.
First thing, we're going to start on some birdie bread because I pulled the milk out and I don't want it to go bad. We're going to make 2 batches of birdie bread. Where am I supposed to be looking exactly, by the way? Okay, so I'm kind of looking at the lights. But we're going to make one that's more like veggie, savory, and then another one that's fruit. Our birds are very much like mama. We don't mix that stuff. It doesn't happen. So I've tried it with them before, and they refuse to eat almost everything in the birdie bread.
They would throw it on the floor.
Yeah, it was bad. So, and I made some beautiful birdie bread, I'm telling you. Nothing fancy, but it looked very healthy.
And then after that, doing some of my heart healthy fruit. It's easy just to mix together, so I have something to snack on because I like sweets, and that tends to leave a lot of chocolate and like gummy worms and gummy bears, and I get tired of it. So some healthy sweets out of some fruit, very easy.
Although we're adding sugar, we're not that healthy yet. Once it's homegrown, that'll be different. I did not believe it until we grew our own strawberries, and he goes, "Try it." I said, "There's no sugar on it." I took a bite, and oh my gosh, you absolutely did not need sugar. And I used to have more sugar in my tea than almost even water. It was bad.
Yeah, so it's when you start growing your own, you won't need the sugar. We moved, the studio was sold when we moved, and finally got our everything situated. So yeah, now we get to plant strawberries this spring.
Yep.
So, all right, you want to start with the peppers or?
I think I'm going to do the fruits first, so that way the flavor doesn't transfer into the fruit.
All right, save those for me.
Well, I'm going to save some of them. Can the birds have blueberries again?
They're.
They don't really like them.
Yeah, they like their strawberries and grapes. They got grapes.
And they like blackberries. Or no, they can't have blackberries because of seeds, right?
Yeah. They can, but they make a mess with them. They don't eat them.
They don't have.
Yeah, they look like they gored something.
Okay, so we're doing apples and strawberries. The grapes, we got them. He checked them. And you know how you check a few and they seem great, and then you realize they're soft.
Yeah,
so.
I got them home because I like strawberries and grapes and stuff and cut it up. And you can't use soft grapes and cut them up and put them in the fridge because then they just get icky. So I was like, yay, and then they were all.
Yeah. You want to see if Lucy wants to come over? She has been loving when I'm in the kitchen. She knows if Mama's in the kitchen, she is getting treats and spoiled, and she loves it.
Okay, you're mad I didn't get you out your sugar. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi, baby. You want an apple?
You can see with all the light shining on.
Yeah.
Lucy's going blind.
Yes, very much so. Sadly.
And we have some huge LED lights right here because I broke the chain to our ceiling light, and we have to get a ladder.
Yeah, it's like another 10 feet in the air. I mean, really?
She's like, "Why'd you drop it?" She looked at you when it fell.
I didn't do that. I'm gonna have to look. No, you just want to make a mess, aren't you? Sometimes you gotta show that the food is safe.
Yeah. She's also a special needs bird, so she struggles with food different times. She's got a crooked beak.
Oh. She doesn't like the lights. Here, you have fun with that. She's not liking the lights at all.
Are you not liking them?
She might just need a few minutes to acclimate. We'll see how she does.
One daddy shoulder.
She might not be on here much today.
Got better.
Our lighting, again with the chain being broken, it's only been broken for about 2 years now. One day we'll get it fixed. But she's not really liking that as much as she wants to see it's something new, and we did not think that we would need it today. It's really overcast, so
yeah, the front of our house is windows, so if it wasn't overcast, we'd be fine.
Mm-hmm. Normally she loves apples.
She doesn't like all the shadows.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Daddy's right here. Yeah. Where are you trying to go?
Oh, and by the way, when she did her little grab at me, she did not hurt me at all. She wasn't even attempting to. She startled me though. And that's part of her game. She enjoys that. Blue and golds, they have so much personality. They're the clown, the comedian, and she's here for it. If she can get you to jump, she's going to keep doing it.
Yeah. First time you meet her, if she scares you the first time,
it's game on forever.
Yeah, she is always going to terrorize you.
Yep. And Nick is much better about the whole not reacting. I'm just a jumpy person. People can scare me like crazy constantly. So even aside from like the beak and the amount of pressure that they can inflict, even aside from all that, it's just, I jump.
I've got scars. We used to do rescuing and rehoming and everything else, and I've got scars on my arms, on my hands. Mm-hmm. So yeah, right. Well, Lucy was our first big bird. Yeah.
Yep. You'd always wanted a blue and gold. And when we started
military, I always wanted military.
Yeah. And when we started dating, I had talked about wanting to get a cockatiel. He's like, "Why would you want a cockatiel? What's the point in that?" I said, "Well, I used to have one when I was young." And so we wound up getting cockatiels because we didn't think we were going to have any more kids. And it did not fill that void. The pets don't work. But yeah, he fell in love. He's like, "Now I get it." He goes, "They're kind of like puppies." I'm like, "Well, yeah, they're pets."
Yes, and I fell in love.
But I can pet goldfish and keep them. I adopt bumblebees. Like I've had some hummingbirds just keep coming around and like flying in my face, just hovering near me. Really makes me question if I have diabetes. But the amount that they come to me is unreal.
I got foxes. The foxes coming to me outside.
Yep. I'm so jealous, dude. Oh my gosh.
That possum's still hanging out up front. Please don't poop on me.
Does she need to go have a potty break?
Need a potty break, baby? Yeah.
She's like, those lights are pretty scary. They're scaring the poop out of me.
What? Oh,
And if you pay attention, if they realize they have to go enough, they'll give you signs.
mm-hmm.
And you can just watch those signs and let them go.
Gonna build her. She doesn't like her old play stand.
No.
So I'm gonna build her new one out of PVC pipe. So she actually is kind of scared of it because it was one she had when she was downstairs too, and the other birds went after her when she started losing her eyesight more.
Mm-hmm.
She let a little fart out too.
You what?
She let a little fart out too.
No, we're gonna be
Oh
cooking.
yeah, we're gonna have the oven going.
I mean, Lucy will get put up at a certain time too. Beaky's a little bit more difficult to put up. He's our baby out of the flock, and we got him just this past year at PetSmart. I love it when he does that stuff. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Um, and so he's like, no, you got me out. I'm staying out. Lucy's used to it now. Okay, we get put up. Okay, we come out. Um, we make sure that they get out for a minimum of 6 hours each day.
Lucy lets herself out too, though.
She does. But our other flock is currently out because they've allowed themselves to get out too, and now we're missing parts to enclose the cage.
The cockatoo hid parts to the cage. I kept putting the cages back together. Well, they were all kind of teamwork. The other macaws took the cages apart. The cockatoo did something with all the parts.
I think we've swept them up. I think they buried them or something in their paper and toy droppings and stuff,
Something.
because they are gone.
And then help a lizard on the loose now.
I know. So we have Fire, our remaining iguana. Nick was, doing the dutiful dad thing. He's trying to bond with them. He went to say hi and he put his fingers on his little rock ledge, just 2 fingers like he'd been doing with Beaky. And we've been doing that, and Beaky's really taken to it. It's, earned a level of trust that is just stronger now. So he wanted to implement that with Fire. So he was trying that, and it was going well. Until the rock ledge that's magnetized, strong as can be, right? But you cannot apply any pressure. I think Nick might have been a little off balance or something. But anyways, I do think there was some pressure. It's no big deal. But it slipped. And so when it slipped, that scared Fire. He was totally cool. He was enjoying it before. Well, I was upstairs. And so he started jumping around. And when Nick came upstairs, I'm like, what was all that? He goes, oh, I spooked Fire when I was doing it. And he fell. And I said, did you make sure that he was still in the cage? He goes, yeah. I'm like, he could easily jump on your back and get out, and you wouldn't realize it because he's already ran around so much. Are you sure after you closed the glass you saw Fire in the tank? He goes, yeah. I'm like, you're positive? Yeah. I knew I should have gone down and checked. So Fire's now missing.
And in different times at night, you'll hear him.
Yes, but we cannot find him. He's so little still. Like he's 2 feet, but he's mainly skinny, tiny little tail,
Yeah.
I mean, so he's not that big, but he's munching on some of the plants that we're growing downstairs, and we put stuff out for him up here. But I don't know that he's really eating them.
Our house plants are missing parts of their leaves,
Well, I'm not sure that that's him, though. I mean, our downstairs house plants, yes. But so he's moving around. Since we are in Stutters, we do have grow lights downstairs. We have some really cool peppers that we're growing.
Which one's going next week? We're putting one on live stream. It's getting transplanted to soil. Yeah, we got a little, like you can't see it, it's off camera over here, but we got like a heated seedling tray with all the humidity domes and everything. I, as a hobby, grow peppers. Grow all kinds of peppers, rare exotic peppers, and I have chocolate candy cane sweet cherry pepper seeds. And the seeds cost an arm and a leg when I originally got them. So yeah, but I'm actually going to start breeding it too, so I can have my own. So I'm excited to get. It's what the fifth round I've gone with it. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see how they turn. And then
ironically, the girls didn't really care for the what was it, the chocolate candy pepper?
No, the Pinot Noir.
Candy cane. What?
The Pinot Noir.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I cannot say that word.
I know. Pinoir.
Pinot Noir is
Yeah,
kind
sure,
of what I
sure.
just go with.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're done with the PIN, and then we just say Noir.
Sorry, I don't. To French viewers, sorry.
I really butcher that.
I tell everybody I speak English sometimes. It's the only language I know.
Yep.
It looks good.
Well, it has before when I've made it, but if I mix the veggies and the fruit, it is a hard no.
Yeah, it's game over.
Wow. I was hoping they liked the blueberries and the blackberries. I've forgotten they didn't.
That's good for her, though, for them.
Oh, yeah. I'm just doing one more.
I guard my fruit. My fruit disappears fast.
It does. We are a heavy produce household. Everything's ingredients now more than ever before. And it's so funny when you watch these different videos of what's it like in an ingredient household, and you open up the fridge and there's like nothing. You've got to take the time to do it all. We're pretty much like that now. Nowhere near where we want to be though. That's far next level, but we've got our goals.
And I have a very restricted diet. So a lot of my stuff is healthy snacks that everybody else likes too. So I have to greatly guard my, because Dad gets healthy snacks. Well, everybody else in the house likes the really healthy snacks with no sodium. So.
Well, we do, and we've all kind of gotten on that kick with him. Heart issues run on both sides of our families. So no time like the present to start creating those healthy habits. And our girls, thankfully, are very good eaters.
Yeah.
But, there's some kids who aren't, and we've had kids like that too. And
yep, our two oldest, mainly the oldest, you is the oldest was the, whew.
Yeah. He's still pretty picky, but he's gotten a lot better. I really think it's like sensory and stuff. I think that's what it is. All right, so we'll need, I've just got a box of the Jiffy mix and just making it as it calls, 1 egg and then a 1/3 cup of milk. We're just gonna mix this up and then add in our fruit. That's so funny.
We've been talking about how we got to go get the birds groomed, get their nails trimmed and everything.
Oh, she's.
So Lucy, because she does have to get her beak groomed regularly because it is a deformed beak. We started talking about that.
Yeah.
Next morning, part of it was chipped off.
Uh-huh.
Later that night, she chipped it off. She'll sit there whenever we talk about going to get groomed. She'll chip her bottom where it overgrows. She'll get it in between the bars and chip it off so she doesn't have to have it done. And I was talking about getting her nails trimmed because they're sharp. Well, as I put her back in her cage, you guys saw a minute ago, she's over there chewing down her nails.
She said that's about a 1/3. I hate it. This measuring cup does not have a 1/3 on it. See? It does not have a 1/3.
Sure. Okay. Gotta find the little one. Little one somewhere.
All right. Can you preheat the oven for me, baby? 400. They really love this birdie bread. At least different ones.
Yeah. You can also add in cayenne pepper. Mm-hmm. No garlic.
Doing it with no garlic.
No garlic, no onions. So do not use roasted nuts. I actually, just for that reason, I don't put nuts in birdie bread. Um, Low sodium, organic peanut butter across the top. So
I will be leaving some of this fruit for you. Because as my
I don't
Mimi
need
would
the
say, my eyes are bigger than my belly.
I don't need the apples.
Okay, so we've got snack.
It's hard to eat apples when your neighbor accidentally threw away your teeth.
You know. That's pretty funny.
So my mama went to go. She had to get hernia surgery, and it has always dentures have always freaked her out.
It's so bad. My great grandma loved that about me, though. Oh my gosh. She used to pop out her dentures for me when I wasn't expecting it and scare the crap out of me. She'd chase me with those things. She bought um, those, I forgot to butter the dish.
It's gonna burn. Straighten it back up.
Whoops. Um, but she bought one of those like teeth things that chatter and thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
And like they kind of move if you put them on the floor. Oh my gosh, she found some of those and she set them out. And then she had one of those creepy clown dolls. If any of you had a relative with those dolls, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those things were freaky beyond belief. And she'd have that just to go in her bedroom all of a sudden as I'm running away from the teeth. I love that woman though. She was alright. I'm just gonna kind of rinse this out so I can get that spray on there.
And we went to the grocery store and they had swordfish steaks on sale. I've always wanted to try swordfish. It's normally expensive. So we decided we were gonna spend $8 on a pound of swordfish.
$8.40.
$8.40 and cook it on stream. Because hey, can't complain.
And then we also have what is it, cod?
Yeah,
for only $5.40. So
one of my favorite things to do anytime we go to the grocery store in town. When I say in town, the grocery store's nearly an hour away. If you want,
well, like some major grocery store,
Yeah.
with say wider variety of options, you're not going to find much variety than just basic.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So we got to drive about an hour to the grocery store, and I always make sure to look at the clearance or discount meat. Reason being, they got a lot of good meat cheap, and if I don't cook it in time, we live on a lake. You wouldn't believe how many fish I pulled off with. Okay, it was paid $3 for a piece of fish. Well, it went bad before I got to cook it. Well, you know what? I just caught 5 catfish off a piece of fish, so maybe we turned out. So yeah. Well, like the other day, yesterday we had seafood stuffed salmon.
That was so good.
Yep, and it
came with the broccoli. How much were those? They were like, what, TV dinners?
No, they were make them fresh daily.
Oh, well, it came in like a TV dinner style tray. It was metal.
Yeah, they make it there at the grocery store. They do those pre-cooked things, and it was actually from the day before, and so we got 2 huge salmon fillets stuffed with like the crab seafood.
Oh, that was the best part.
And
the tuna was good. The broccoli was good. I added a little seasoning though to the broccoli.
But it was $9.60 for everything, and I mean, so that's why we can get some good stuff. We've got some good sausage. We've got good deals on bacon. We do use a lot of bacon.
Yeah, so if you're not getting your lunches, like your quick lunches that we all do, at least different times, go to the grocery store, see what's on sale. Oh, that's an apple. I'm like, why does that look like lard? It just did not look like an apple for a second.
Yes, swordfish. I've been doing. I've been working on a lot of low sodium, but comparable to food with sodium seasonings and recipes. So I'm going to be doing that.
And I need to really watch sugars. I was gestationally diabetic with both our daughters. I might have been with one of the ones that we miscarried. I'm not sure. It was very early though. So, what is it? 50% more likely to have diabetes if you had it during pregnancy.
And it runs in your family.
Yeah. So. Yep, it does. This egg is not cracking like I want it.
Fresh eggs.
Yep.
From the chicken.
Well, they're from my mom's farm. Yeah. Her little chicken farm, mini one.
Yeah, so it's straight from Mom's house.
Yep.
Mom gets them from the chicken, we get them to Mom.
Let's see, I need to do some veggies. What can I put these fruit in? It can even be like a paper plate right now.
That's what I'm doing, a paper plate. Okay. One thing we do have to adjust cooking here. Mm-hmm. So our temperatures and times might run a little different. We live on the water, like right outside our window. You can see the window right back here. You see the edge of the deck. 5 foot outside that is a stream, and it runs our whole property line. And right over here is the lake. So we have severe humidity. We have to run dehumidifiers on every level, spring through just about fall. And so we can't do microwave popcorn.
No, it really does not turn out well.
So a lot of microwave foods do because of the humidity.
Which is not a bad problem to have,
no,
right?
Not at all.
I mean, we need to get rid of the microwave stuff.
Yeah, I mainly use it now for heating up water to make tea, or I use French press for my coffee. That's mainly. Yeah. Or
we reheat some stuff, but
yeah. I've been doing my heart healthy TV dinners because we've been so busy. So working with green jello, and then we got different videos coming out. Which the 8th we have the latest Waldorf Iridium video coming out that people have been asking for.
Yeah.
Pardon me. So, and then it is, what is it? I think I said it's also the 8th that the pepper goes live.
Yes, it is the 8th.
It's ready.
Okay.
Initially supposed to be 15 to 20.
So set the timer for 12 and we'll check it.
It's going to take longer with it having fruit in it.
You think?
Yeah.
It's been burning some stuff though.
Let's play it by ear. Food gets burnt, food gets burnt.
Well, let's try not to burn it.
Now wash your hands after handling the jalapenos.
Well, yeah. That's a goal, yeah.
Take some of this downstairs for the big ones. A little later.
Some of these have already started to turn a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I got more right there. You got a good dish back. She was not wanting it to go. You are not messing with the food dish. It's weird smell. I can smell some of this stuff.
Yeah, your smell's been kind of messed up since COVID.
Yeah, I can't smell rotten stuff. I can't smell gross things. Critters had vomited. I didn't know it. I accidentally ate rotten food a few times. She actually has to check my food. I've gotten food poisoning 3 or 4 times now from eating food I didn't know was bad. But every once in a while, I can get a good smell of stuff, and it's weird because they'll get overbearing. Like I have to be real close to get a faint smell of some bell peppers, but I just got a huge whiff of it. So, and then the times I can't smell stinky stuff, it sucks because then it's like overly foam. So unfortunately, if I say something stinks, dear God, I feel bad for everybody else because it's got to be bad if I can smell it.
It really is. But makes it great for when you want somebody else to clean it. Sorry, I mopped over here, and you know how you like have sticky shoes afterwards for some reason? I think I needed to rinse it again.
No, it's just Matt. That's why I liked it.
All right. Oh, I forgot to add in the stuff first. Oh well. Oh, and I need to put up jalapeno. I did not finish this tonight. I also cook better alone and without an audience.
Yeah. Nobody can be in the kitchen with her. I honest to goodness, it's even worse when she's with her mother.
Oh my gosh.
Just give up on them making anything edible together.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's because I don't know what happens because they're talking and confirming measurements, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, it was what last time you put instead of baking soda, but I don't. You mixed up some all kinds of shit.
Well,
and
it was supposed
bad.
to be cornstarch, and she had cornstarch here and baking soda. No problem. I can clearly tell the difference. I look over at the cornstarch, and I even think, don't grab the cornstarch. We need the baking soda. And I grab, or no, vice versa. I'm still messing it up. I need the baking soda, not the cornstarch. No, I need the cornstarch.
Okay,
Good
real
God.
fast. In my defense, I was on the other side of the kitchen and dining area on a laptop working. Okay, we got new Shining Force videos coming. I was working on those, so I cannot totally delve in what all happened. All I know is the chocolate chip cookies looked like ooze baked on a cookie sheet. I mean,
You know, I had kids cooking with me, which is fun.
they
It
tasted
is
okay.
very fun.
I ate them. They were wanting to throw them away. I ate them all.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Ew.
They were chocolate chip cookies, man. No chocolate goes to waste.
Yeah, I usually can't have that.
She really can't have chocolate. And I don't know, chocolate's been a go-to since I had to go on a low sodium diet. Because I also, when I get really hungry, grab a chocolate bar and eat one.
Alright. Stained up board.
Been loved a
I
lot.
have. I mean, it is a nice, handy little one. It's also cracking and splitting.
It's been loved. Man, that was a knife I was going to use for my fruit. You're going to go and cut a jalapeno with that?
Oh, well, give me the other one. I didn't even want this one. No. Up in the thing. I prefer these. I don't know the name of these, but I think I got them in a 2-pack on Amazon. Wonderful.
Sharp ass.
They are sharp.
Now, birds, parrots, love peppers. Well, normally. And they can eat the hottest peppers you can think of, and it does not bother them. They don't have the nerves, lack of a better term, that sense the heat. They don't get any of the heat of the peppers. They just get the flavors, which makes me very jealous.
Me especially. It also doesn't even affect their digestive system because, oh my gosh, I cannot even eat Popeyes. Mild, might I add. Amazing flavor, moist chicken. Oh my gosh, no. Worse than White Castles.
No, Popeyes is awesome.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying either one is bad. I'm saying my result is bad.
Man, these steaks are pretty chunky.
Yeah. I'm just going to put these kind of on top.
I'm moral support right now, just so everybody knows. Inside show entertainment.
Well, then you got to dance more.
I am. Just trying not to throw my back out. I'd give to myself up for what? 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks.
I think it's been a month.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Since before my heart procedure, so the day before my heart procedure. So yeah.
Yeah, it was the day before.
So it's been since December. So it's been a month.
I keep sticking.
I don't know what, because I'm over here just.
I know you've been fine. All right, you are good to go for your portion now, and I will start cleaning up my stuff.
I need my cooking board back.
There's no.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Everything already has been washed.
There's another bowl. You got to pull them both out.
Might need to turn this music up a little.
You what?
Can't hear the music that well.
No. But if we do it much louder, then
Yeah.
too loud for everybody else.
I very much have a thing I have to have music.
Same. Or something at least.
Or my other one's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. She's over there grinding her beef.
Yeah. She's getting all comfy and relaxed.
Parents, when they're comfy and relaxed, they'll grind their beaks. So. Trying not to cut myself. I tend to do that easily. Man, they really.
What?
They were on sale, but they left a heck of a tops on to go by weight, man. I mean, freaking even the stem on there.
Well, they all leave the tops on.
I know, but the whole, they normally trim them down some and don't have stems on there.
Oh, wow, that's a long one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's how they can give deals different.
Apparently. Can't wait to grow our own, though. All our stuff I use living soil. So, worm casings, compost.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit pellets. And we'll get that out sometime. I promise. You look like you're about to fall asleep.
I'm tired. It's the overcast day. Like normally I
Yeah.
love them, but today is just like one of those extra sleepy days.
Yeah, and it's odd because we're in a heat wave. We are at 45 degrees. We are in the middle of a freaking heat wave. We should be outside. So, yeah, we were sitting in the negatives for, God, what, a week?
Yeah, at least.
Something's done.
Yeah, not yet.
One of the reasons I do this, um, I do like sweets. And you can have strawberries and other fruit, and you can sit there and dip them in sugar, but you consume so much more sugar and also waste a ton because it gets all stuck on the plate and everything else. By doing this and just letting it sit overnight, all the juices come together and it soaks in all the fruit. Because I'm not really big on tart and sour, but it's a nice addition. So letting it soak with the sugar takes away a lot from the blueberries.
And when you're busy, it's just so much easier to grab something that's already prepared to eat healthier instead of the junk.
And we are very, very busy. Very, very, very busy.
More to come.
Yeah, with more to come. Yes. From birds to studio. Save that all for the compost.
Yeah, I've been throwing away, my bad.
All our composters are full. We got to get another one.
Don't I have to build another one?
Yep.
I thought we still had one more. We were gonna get a couple more. We bought they're like stand-up composters, and you just got the drum barrel because I wouldn't say barrel. It's smaller than that. It's not a big one, but we have two of those.
Yeah.
I kind of like to do just a big one on the back of the property, but that's a good chunk to go just to put some compost in a bin.
Yeah. The back of our property is landlocked. Our house is built on the side of a bluff, and we actually have quite a few acres, but we can't go directly up. We have to go down a road, down another road, all the way. Ooh, it's about a 10-minute drive, 5 minute. I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know. It takes freaking forever. Okay, it takes freaking forever. It takes too damn long.
I mean, if we're going as slow as I prefer for safety's sake. I'm also the one ever since I was a kid that said slow down on the four-wheeler for perspective. And I fashioned my own seatbelt. But it probably only takes us like 3 or 4 minutes. It's not that long. But for every day, you figure at least 2 times a day because you don't want to leave them sitting, even in your like little scrap bucket. I don't think I want to leave it sitting on there all day long until before bedtime, and then we drive all the way back there. So I don't know, but I like to have the possibility of the bugs far away from our home. So, and it's just where we could do another compost bin. So I don't know.
We're going to be doing our raised beds back there for a simple fact. We're in the valley. Like I said, on the side of the bluff, and we're in the valley, at the bottom of the valley. So we get not remotely as much sunlight. I know one of our neighbors, they said they get nearly 2 hours less sunlight.
It might even be more.
Yeah. So we have to do it around back to get anything really growing decent. That was a good sized one.
Yeah, some of these strawberries are really nice and big. I'm surprised we didn't have any bad ones.
Well, we didn't go to the other place where we went.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, we drove. Never mind.
So yeah, that's how, because we actually went yesterday, and that's why we had that.
Is that where we got the swordfish and the cod? Okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was from the other one.
Nope. No, they don't carry. They wouldn't carry that.
You know, some places carry new stuff. They've got some vegan stuff now. Some mark now. And there's nothing funny about it. It's just it's not going to sell well in this area. Like,
There were some people that were complaining that they didn't have any vegan stuff.
which I can understand when you move to an area and you're used to that in your area. But in this area,
We're in a very, very, very
rural and
small rural town.
yeah, so it's just not going to be something that as a business you're going to carry because if it's not going to move and sell, it doesn't make sense to carry it. So they were upset, which is understandable. They wanted, something more in line with their dietary needs, but they didn't have any. So now they do, but it's on markdown. I don't know if they did before or not.
No, they ordered stuff, but I mean, give a perspective. One of our daughter's classes is what, 19?
No, 18.
18. The others is
I think 21 now is what it's gotten up to.
yeah. So it's small. A classroom's 18 kids, and I mean, kindergarten through high school ride the same bus.
Which I love that it's small.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, there's pros and cons with big schools and small schools. So, but yeah, I love having a smaller classroom size for sure.
Yeah. But it's just small, and that's not something.
And we almost moved to Alaska to have class sizes that were no more than 12. I was looking forward to that, but we decided not to.
Yeah.
And it was a good move.
Yeah. We ended up finding a house we were shocked we wanted.
Here, we can put the scraps in that one again.
Yeah. My ADHD squirrel brain stuff just disappears and I forget it's there. It's like gone. I get sugar in them, so they're not so tight.
Yeah, I don't like woody blueberries. I really feel bad my shoes keep squeaking. Yours don't.
I don't know why.
I've had it at work different times too. Some shoes would suddenly start squeaking after mopping, and others wouldn't. I don't know.
I don't know. Cut my fingers. That would suck.
Yeah, don't do that. It's looking pretty.
Mm.
Shame we can't do bananas.
Bananas used to be goodness.
He hates bananas.
Well, it's not even hate now.
He's also allergic. But it's a good thing you're allergic to something that you no longer like.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that for you.
Yeah. I already lost out on melon.
Yeah. I gotta tease him. Gotta give you trouble.
You don't know how bad I'd crave a nice sweet cantaloupe.
Meanwhile, I won't even have like watermelon in the house. Oh my gosh, I grew up as soon as it was watermelon season. We constantly had at least one watermelon in our homes. And yeah, now I won't even allow him in the house. I'm so scared he's gonna go into anaphylactic shock. And then now he's allergic to kiwis too.
Yeah, we found out kiwi is actually in the melon family. We did not know that.
Well, we knew. Like, we didn't know for a long time, and he was fine. Now, he didn't like kiwi, the traditional green kiwi that we normally have around here. But I found some yellow kiwi, and I'm like, well, let's try this. Well, it's apparently even more closely related to the melon family. Did not know. Love my husband and cannot get a life insurance policy on him, just for speculative purposes. But so I gave him some kiwi. He's like, oh, I want to try that. He's given our children kiwi that I've cut up, no problem touching it and everything.
I did not like it. I spit it right back out. It was gross. Yeah. It was just ugh.
But it's the fact that it got in his mouth, and so I'm giving him like Benadryl, and come to find out it's expired. So you know it's not even as strong. And so then I had to call 911, saying I tried to kill my husband. So that was fun. That was a fun visit.
My other thing of strawberries got 8. I needed another thing of strawberries.
You don't get another one, baby. If you want 2 things of strawberries, you buy at least 3 things of strawberries.
I do eat a lot of Cool Whip with fruit too because it's got no sodium and I like sweets.
But you know it's not good for you. You know it's not.
It's better that I eat that with strawberries and grapes than a chocolate bar.
Possibly. I mean, it's at least no sugar, but when you compare bad things against bad things, I don't know. I don't know which one would be the winner in that fight.
I think I'm eating healthier, so we're going with I'm eating healthier.
We are doing those baby steps.
I just really like sweets.
Yes. I like to bake them, but ironically, I don't eat much of them. Like I will some, but like all the icing has to go. I scrape all that off and eat just the cake part.
And I've become picky on cakes. Since I do like sweet stuff and I'm limited on what I have, I've become very picky on what sweets I'll eat.
Right. Watch, it's probably still not done, guys. Nope. You know, every time I do this, I think we need to remember how long this takes and count up the time. I didn't do that this time either. So.
Well, this has been, let's see, I don't even know how many years now.
2.5.
No, we've had the birds that we've done that.
Oh. I don't know.
God, we got it what? 2013?
Yeah.
So, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, holy crap, Lucy. You're 13. Damn. Damn, that means Gizzy's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix is 14. Because he's a year older than Lucy.
How old's Rita? We got her and she was 12.
And she's 26 now.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
She's our old one.
Yep. Yep, because she's 17. So, yep. She's 26.
He is not 26 yet.
Well, he will be. Hers is Valentine's Day.
We also want to leave names out.
My bad. Oh. You alright?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear a snore.
I am not falling asleep.
You look like you're just beat tired to me.
I really am. I've been out of my like plant-based one of my hormone things, like those supplements for when you're going through perimenopause. I'm almost at the end, which I'm super excited about. Straight into menopause, and then I'm sure I will regret my excitement. But right now, I'm closer to the end. Okay, menopause is the shorter stretch. The perimenopause has been a good about 7 years for me, really close to. So hopefully the menopause is the 5 years or less, but still it's less than the 7. And I know I've got more to go, so I just need to hurry up and hit that menopause route, and then I'm done. I feel like we've got a goal, and once we reach that goal, we're done with it, relatively speaking. My mom swears that's not the case, and that I'm not right-minded here and wanting to hurry up and hit this because it gets worse. But I don't know. Those pills help me sleep, though.
Meanwhile, I'm using 2 pounds of strawberries, 11 ounces of blueberries, and 6 ounces of blackberries.
I'm really tired. I get really slap happy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've also been doing research. Like, I've been busy. It's not just boring stuff, although some boring, you know. You get on your video scroll, or if you're like me, searching Zillow just for fun. I love Zillow.
Some of the houses on there.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Some of them are just amazing.
That's why we watched those like crazy multi-million-dollar homes, and there were some on there, and it was actually from years ago. And then we were looking at Zillow, and sure as not, some of the homes we just seen on the episode of the TV show were up for sale.
Yeah. I like watching those shows because I can clean as I watch them. I don't have to stay zoned in like on. Oh, I can't really say shows, can I?
Yeah, you can talk about it. I just can't be watching them.
Oh, okay. What is it? Oh crap, I don't remember names.
I like watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and That's My Cook.
Murders in the Building.
Oh.
With Selena Gomez.
I haven't seen that.
Martin Short and I'm gonna name them all Martin. Steve Martin.
Yeah.
I really want to switch his first name to Martin too. All the time because I know they're friends. So Martin's, right?
Now, I have not seen the TV show she's talking about. I
love it. You've seen parts of it, but he's the computer guy, and I'm the TV girl. Our children kind of take after us.
I'm more educational TV stuff and outdoor, like cooking shows and you know
cartoons.
Yeah. You got me. You got me. Yep. Some Lilo Stitch, some Moana. Scooby Doo, Encanto, Scooby Doo, Elena of Avalar.
That is a really cute show.
Yeah.
I like what it tells the kids. You know.
Yeah. Very good for girls.
I've seen so far.
Yeah, very, very good for girls. It's very, very much boost that young girls need. How's it looking over there, Mama?
The fruit one is getting closer.
Ah, no, I got you. Ah!
Is it running away?
Rolling away and just stained my shirt. Where is the sugar, my dear?
Oh my gosh. Look at the fog outside rolling. It looks like smoke or steam. You go ahead and keep steaming. I'm just going to make sure there's no smoke or steam. Like smoke at least.
It's too wet for a fire outside.
Well, I mean, I agree with you, but we did just have a fire advisory.
Oh, we did?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I didn't know. We do live in a wildfire zone in Missouri.
No, it looks like it's fog rolling off the lake.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure the neighbors didn't have their house on fire or something.
Can you grab the sugar on my shoulder and back and killing me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I've been doing a lot with my shoulders and my back, and I have a very bad back and screwed up shoulders. So.
There you go. Got these on Amazon. I'm loving these. I wish the glass were a little more solid. Like, it's still a good quality glass. It's not like really thin. Otherwise, I'd be scared putting the stuff in here. But it still makes you want to be really careful with how you handle it.
Now, I will say this is done. I do the sugar by serving. Typically, it is.
You have to do it the other way. That's one downside.
Yeah, this is
maybe
our
a
at home.
thing to hang this on the side.
Plastic spoon. It saves me from doing dishes.
You need to get going on the crab legs.
Yep, crab legs and swordfish. Basically, just stir it up real good. Gonna let it sit overnight. But you figure out how many servings you need because it's 1 to 2 teaspoons of sugar is considered a serving size. Check on your bag of sugar because they'll say different. But add that to what you figure you want one serving because this gets very filling very fast. I mean, I figure probably 1 cup of this is easily a serving.
But the healthier you eat,
Mm-hmm.
the more you will actually eat because your body's using it all as fuel. So you're going to need it more. And there's plenty more people more knowledgeable than me to talk about that, but still.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. If you're starting to eat healthier, you're going to need more.
All right, tasting good. So, yeah, very, very basic. All right,
I want a blackberry. I love blackberries. Used to have blackberry patch as a kid.
Did miss the stem. Missed the stem. I got it though.
As long as you got it.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Now, we do something very, very different. We bake crab legs. Now, crazy as that may sound, see, they always tell me they don't even have the right time for that. But, what was I saying? Oh, we bake crab legs. And we don't use any seasoning. If you bake them, I don't know, it's like they maintain the natural flavor. They can taste actually kind of overly salty at times.
Yeah.
And we don't add anything. We don't do anything.
I will agree. Yeah. Hands down, it's too salty a good bit of the time. So we definitely don't add any more salt. So if you like more salt, you're going to want to add something.
So these are, where do we get these? Aldi's, I think. Specially selected. So maybe Aldi's, I want to say.
Maybe. I mean, we do shop at Aldi's, so it's a possibility. Yeah. It's a high possibility, but I'm just not sure.
Typically, our little secret, our date night, instead of going out and doing something fancy, is typically we get crab legs when they're on sale. We cook them, and when the kids go to bed, we sneak and eat.
Well, we have crab legs with the kids too, but we do try and do. They've gotten to the point where they're a little sick of crab legs. Sometimes they're a little sick of sushi because we take them. We're just that family where we take them with us all the time. Which, you do whatever you need to do. There's no judgment there. Been on both sides. I will say though, with this next set of kids doing that, because I didn't with the first, but with the next set, they eat so much better, so much more things. They're willing to try more things most of the time. Just saying.
Now, when we say if they do eat crab legs and sushi, there's a sushi restaurant that is extremely cheap that me and her have been going to.
I wouldn't say extremely cheap. They are definitely budget friendly.
And we've been going there. We get a 20% discount. We've been going there since we started dating. They've known the kids' birthdays, the names, just yeah. So they're very reasonable. And then crab legs when they're on sale, because different times we find them on sale. Yep. So it's not a staple. I know for a while there was a grocery store in town that wasn't selling them and then clearanced out all their crab legs.
So we were buying a bunch of crab legs. It's like, hey, that's on sale. That's cheaper than any date night.
It was actually, yeah.
I think we were getting them for what, $20?
It was a big old thing of them. It was a huge one of them. I think they were normally like $50, and they had them clearance out for 20, and just would turned out good. All right.
And I mean, you think about your date nights, whatever you're spending at the restaurant plus your gas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I nickel and dime all the stuff and the expenses. I do. I think about that. And I'm like, oh, let's just stay home.
Yeah. Unless it's sushi.
Well,
Sushi's her weak point.
Oh my gosh. No, in Mexican. Sushi and Mexican are definitely my two favorites. I love the Chinese, but the MSG just kills my head.
Texas Roadhouse.
For you.
Yeah.
They're too loud.
There is a Chinese restaurant. It sucks I can't eat it more often. There's this little Chinese restaurant in town that's got some amazing, healthier seafood and dishes but it's still kind of high on the sodium.
These are pretty covered in ice.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I haven't got them like that before.
I'm wondering if they're going to taste frostbite.
I hope not they came frozen. So, I don't know.
Sign of refreezing. Moisture collected.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, we'll see. Birdie bread done?
Nope.
Nope. All right. And get on the swordfish.
Do the bottom, or can we not do the bottom with that size pan? We have like, I don't even know what size ovens to tell you we have. It's new to me. They're not full size. We do have double ovens.
That'll fit.
But it's similar to like, I would think an RV or something. I don't know. It's not quite that small though.
No, they're like 3/4 size double ovens. It's first time I've ever seen them.
Yeah.
Because they're bigger than you'd see in an RV, you know, or a fifth wheel or something like that. But they're not as big as a one you normally see in a house. It's really, really weird. So
yeah. Meanwhile, I'm thrilled to have double ovens for the first time in my life. I am so excited. It's just challenging finding the right pans. And
yeah.
The pans I've come with, sometimes you can fit them in a certain angle on the top one, but not the bottom one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that one does fit. That one does fit sideways. So once it heats up, we'll be going. Awesome. Little quirks we find once we bought at our house. Mm-hmm. So. Oh. How's the corn for the birdie bread working?
Like I said, it's 20 to 15 more minutes.
Oh, one of them's looking mighty done.
You would think that. That's the one that was furthest away from being done.
No shit.
Yes. All the sugar, I think, from, oh, yeah. Now it's good. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're right lots of times.
Swordfish sticks.
All right. So lots of poking and prodding. But here is the fruit one.
I think you got it backwards. You should have put
the other one. I know. Yeah. I realize that, but it's done now. It's there. I'm not going to drop this and touch it, but there's the fruit one. And I think the veggie one might be almost done as well. I lied. It needs more time.
Side the swordfish, I'm actually doing it on a cast iron with some bacon grease. Mm-hmm. And then very basic. You have to use a ton of it, but just some Mrs. Dash Chipotle for seasoning.
Here. I don't think you got it up there. Let's see.
I do have.
There's such a delay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this delay is huge. I'm sorry. I don't know if we're a little bit, kind of. Okay. That's the one we're using. Oh, there? Oh. Okay. Dang. Whatever.
We have fun with it. We have fun with it.
Yep.
That's one thing you need to learn to laugh. And you laugh at me a lot.
It is a hobby.
We have
All
to
right.
drive.
What do you want the burner turned on, baby?
Shouldn't be a burner turned on.
I said, what do you want it turned on to?
Oh, right now?
Mm-hmm.
To just start making that bacon grease breakdown. Now, never done swordfish, never cooked it. So, what I've looked online everywhere said cook it 6 minutes on each side on a medium high heat. And I really like bacon, but can't eat a whole lot of it, so I like using bacon grease and stuff. Mm-hmm. Gets a little bacon flavor without all the guilt.
We do a lot of lard, anyways.
Yep, make your own tallow. So for sure. And we actually found low sodium bacon, much better. It has like 3% less sodium. And if you could find beef bacon, it's even better. And if you want low sodium, stay away from turkey bacon. Now you got it all on the spoon instead of it slips down like I wanted it.
Look, it's going. It'll. See?
Ow, ears.
Oh, sorry. That's right. I didn't take into account people's ears.
There you go.
Oh, I hear that kickback
Yeah.
of that noise. That was fun for everybody. I'm sorry.
There we go.
You misplaced my handle for this.
Maybe. Might have.
We find stuff in the weirdest of places, but now it's not just him doing it.
I have severe ADHD and suffer from amnesia. Real fun ones all grouped together. So we just find I put random stuff. What? I lost my dinner, and 2 weeks later, we found my hamburger and everything on the top shelf in one of the cabinets with the dishes. No idea why.
How long, lady?
2 weeks.
No. Oh no, it was. It was pushed all the way to the back. That's right.
You know, my cell phone's been where in the fridge, in the freezer, just random, the most absurd places.
Luckily, they're not going to care that it's a little overdone. That fruit really let off a lot of juice for it. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to start washing these. So you need to get the cutting board or get the bread out.
Okay, what?
I'm washing the cutting boards.
Okay. I did say something about ADHD, right?
Just a little bit. That is one thing that I don't like about wooden cutting boards is the fruit stains on them. Uh-oh. Will you mind checking that for me?
I got juicy hands. I didn't mean to do that many paper towels, but hey, here we go. All right, so we got a little bit of bacon grease going.
All right. It is ready for your. Set this right over here. But here is the. Do I have it right?
What?
Where should I have it at?
I will get it.
Okay. Here is the veggie one with the bell peppers, the jalapenos, and the sugar snap peas.
You want to move those for me real fast?
Move what exactly?
The bread, and scoot that over so I can do this real fast. Show what I'm doing. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
All right. So you can see swordfish. I'm interested and excited on that. So, from what I understand, it gets really chewy if you overdo it. So, I like seasoning. I really like it.
400 for the crab legs? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 400 for the crab legs.
Then I'll turn off the bottom.
Oh, okay. Both top ones are done.
Yeah. What do you want the timer set for? What was it, 24?
Something like that, yeah.
So.
Like I said, I love this stuff, the seasoning, but I'm not going to lie, it's very, 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 very weak. and requires a lot. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. All right, this bad boy going. So 6 minutes on each side. So. It was not medium high or medium.
You put it on 2.
I thought you turned it on.
No, you said you want it on 2 to heat up the grease.
I'll take Mama's word on it. Like legitimately, I if she says I did something, I okay. That's how bad my memory is, and I can forget conversations we had. What?
Can?
I will forget our conversation mid-conversation. Come on, Ada. That's why things are always interesting with me.
What'd you do over here? You
Season
just
of-
took this and shook it everywhere.
I shook like a. Yes, I did.
It's hard not to quote songs when. Right. No, I was thinking like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shake it like a pole. Yep. Shake it. Figure my got in trouble for sliding your butt. Alright, there we go. That bacon grease bubbling a little. It's not quite serious. So I'll give it a little extra. About 7 minutes. Hey, I didn't take a drink.
Looks good. Looks like a lot of seasoning.
But it's that.
Yeah, it's not very strong.
Yeah.
But it does look like a lot.
Well, it's gonna cook off too. Put a little crust on there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going all fancy. That fruit looks yummy. And that fruit, you can also do it on like sponge cake. You know, like a strawberry shortcake. It's a nice mix. You guys a good mix of it. Yummy stuff. Interesting watching it cook.
Yeah, I like watching this sizzle.
Yeah. Well, it's also, you can just see how the color is changing up.
That's true.
We get to eat fancy.
Goofball.
No, that's how we got escargot. We did that one on stream, and that was actually good. That wasn't bad at all.
I really like that.
I think it would be better fresh. That was the only bit.
It would be better fresh. Also, just a little less salt for me.
Oh yeah, that was.
And I was very horrified to realize there was no like deveining like of shrimp, where they remove the poop chute. That's still fully there. That was horrifying after the fact.
Yummy.
So I was like, well, they had to have deveined it and everything because there was a little sand in there, you know. And I was like, well, just a little bit still left, you know, no big deal. They cleaned it. No, it's just all there. And they put some stuff on there, but it was tasty.
I'd eat it again.
I would too, but I'm still disgusted by it at the same time. Because it's all still in there.
It cooked out.
How did it cook out? Is it boiled?
Sure.
We baked ours.
They were already cooked before. They were already pre-cooked. We were just pre-cooking, warming them up.
Okay, I didn't pay attention to that part.
No, they froze them. They were still squirming in there when they stuck them in the box.
Well, they cook different critters live. So they didn't pre-cook them.
No, they don't pre-cook.
Oh, okay. And it boils out. Their bodies just.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to make you feel better about eating a snail.
I would love that if I could find some facts in it, but I don't think they're there.
No, there's no facts there. I was just trying to make you feel better.
It doesn't if it's a lie.
Man, that okra's getting big.
It is. I can't wait for the flowers, and Fire hopefully will like it while he's out and about. I mean, we had a bumblebee that could have gone free in our home and didn't. She stayed in our little habitat. Do we have any of those videos released yet, or when are they releasing?
No, they're like the short couple second I gotta go through.
Okay. But I didn't have much videos on her, and this was also before we started doing anything like this. So she was so neat. The girls cried when she flew off. We had her for 5 days. That is smelling so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sound of it searing too.
And it's a little seared fried because I threw in the bacon grease. So it was a little bit more bacon grease than I expected. Once it melted down.
Keep feeling the bread like I'm checking the kid's temperature. Do you want to put any seasoning on top, or do you?
I already did. I coated it.
Oh, on both sides.
Yeah. That's why it's got like a crust right there. So this is very interesting. I'm interested to see what it tastes like.
I'm a little hypnotized by the cooking process, but I love like watching hibachi and stuff like that. So
I'd love to go to hibachi sometime. That'd be so cool. There is one around here, but it recently came out about the roaches and stuff. It was one of the most expensive sushi restaurants in the area. Huge hibachi and everything, and now it's coming out.
But years ago, when we were dating, we went there, and he wanted to treat me to a fancy place, and we were there, and I'm like, "We're paying how much for this? You know that crab is imitation, right? We're paying." He's like, "No, I'm paying for it." I'm like, "Okay, but that's beside the point. You're paying how much for this? Like, no matter which side of this we're on, this is overpriced." And I'm like, looking in their kitchen, I'm like, "They're not even that clean. Like, I can tell this is not good." And so we went and we tried another restaurant, the one that we've been going to for many years. And I'm like, "See, I knew it was better."
And
they're like, far cheaper.
They're far cheaper. Like the place I originally took her, like they were expensive. Like the pasta con broccoli, 2011. Okay,
They had pasta con broccoli.
Yeah, they did. They had their pasta con broccoli was
they had sushi.
$45 a bowl. Their like 6-ounce or 8-ounce steak was $75. Okay, so this was fancy.
Maybe I blocked that out. To me, that is like, oh no.
But to be able to be, hey, I take it somewhere that fancy and just total.
Meanwhile, I nitpick the prices, the environment for this price.
But we do love the other sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Why am I hearing this every once in a while?
Hearing what?
Oh,
us?
Yeah.
I do different times too.
Are we still up on your phone?
No.
This looks yummy. Yeah, top's looking. See, I got that crust on there. kind of freaked the computer out with all the different webcams today, and it decided only some of the mics were working, so we don't have our normal mics going. So.
Whoops.
Yes, we've been having computers have not been kind to us as of late. We get everything together, and then everything just falls apart right when we need it together.
What do you want to do with the lemon?
I was going to squirt over when we were done. I was going to do a different recipe, but decided against what I know I like, since I've never had swordfish. Maybe do something I know I like, a seasoning.
Well, I like the seasoning.
That's my Chipotle one that you like.
I'm teasing.
Oh.
So you're like, I went with one I know I'd like. I like this seasoning.
I didn't know if we'd like the other seasoning. I mean, or the other stuff. It's like lemon and thyme and some other stuff.
See, I don't care for so much of the lemon flavoring like he does.
It depends. Like certain fish, I love scampi. A good scampi sauce or something, a lemony like sauce like that. I really like the garlic citrus. Those are good ones.
I like garlic, but not all the citrus.
Well, the garlic and citrus done right, they have a very good. They're very good, complex flavor profile. I mean, they really can complement each other. I know I'm off my nerd saying on food.
You might want to check that now. I know, but just check the other side. How's it looking?
Like fish. Got a minute and a half.
Broke my spoon rest. Eventually, I get another one.
Oh, translator's looking. Yeah, we got snow crabs this time. Normally, what's the other ones they have typically?
Dungeness.
The one you like more.
Well, it depends. I love, I think it's Dungeness. But some places you go to or get them from, I don't care for them. Then I only want the snow crab. I don't like king crab. I kind of really want the escargot. I'm really craving that.
I'd love some king crab legs.
Some what?
King crab legs. I never had crab legs until like my mid-20s. So.
But what did you say?
I want some king crab legs.
Oh, want some. Okay.
Those things are freaking huge.
Did you take your medicine this morning?
No, I just remembered that.
Can you go around and get that, please? You're gonna bump and knock. Okay.
She can tell. Apparently, I get flustered or
Flighty. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to be mean, but
flighty.
like your brain's just like. All right. The spices get to my throat. And not up against the counter. Thank you.
I just heard you talking.
I did too. Something's up.
Yep.
The computer.
That's why I hear us every once in a while.
So here's some of this fish. Let's see. Yeah, the swordfish. And then here's the other side. This is going to be hot, hot, hot.
All right, get it off. All right, there we go. You can get a better view of that. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You want first bite?
Nope, you can. It's hot.
Have a piece off? Cool.
Just use a fork.
Is it tender enough?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Do a little blow do. I can't blow just a little bit. I gotta.
A little bit of butter. Some lemon. Some lemon juice on there would be good.
You think?
Uh-huh. Yeah. A little bit of salt, maybe.
Mm. I don't know.
Very, very good though.
Mm-hmm.
Might have done it a little bit rare.
Yeah, I would say so. I think it was cooked too long.
Mhm.
But yeah, a little lemon and butter would probably be good.
There you go. Where'd your knife at?
Well, wash it.
I'm very big on big flavor. I worked in restaurants for a long time. My grandma was always cooking. So going on a heart healthy diet kind of it doesn't suck the flavor out of stuff. You got to find different ways and find different flavors. So, sorry, you can feel that skin burn or smell it. Can you smell it already?
Smell what?
You can smell the oils from it already. I mean, crack it.
Lemon?
Yep.
A little bit. With the seeds.
Yeah, I'll get to see that. But always big on finding flavors. I don't know. So having to find a different flavor profile and different stuff.
Just use a fork.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be chasing it around. I do have bad eyesight too, just so you know. And I also don't have full feeling in my hands and arms. I'm not making this shit up, by the way.
it's
I'm
not.
being 100% serious, so bear with me.
Just as long as you don't send the fish flying,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be all right.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm. Yeah.
Too heavy on the lemon.
I can see that.
Now you can't taste the other flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
It is good though.
Mm.
Shall we
Oh,
put
yeah.
a little more of the flavoring on?
Uh-huh. Mm.
Use up what's already on here.
I can see. Yeah.
Ah!
If there
Well,
weren't,
now it's my turn to make the mess.
no, the acidity took away too much,
It did.
but still phenomenal. That's a good taste of meat too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to pretend to be fancy,
My turn.
swordfish, get it on sale like that. It's actually good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little less of the lemon or just more of the seasoning. This is really good. Oh my gosh. Just do more of both. You need more of both.
Very, very good.
That's on point now.
I think Creole seasoning would have been really good too.
Yeah. Lucy can't have anything. No,
Nope.
the lemon. Never mind.
No.
I don't know what my deal is lately. I have to run things by him because I keep trying to feed the birds stuff.
Mhm.
And I don't know why I keep forgetting it.
Damn, that's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, we've got another 4 minutes on the crab legs. It's hard to stay away from those guys. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. It is. Like I normally like that over the fruit, and this is just damn.
Before I throw the plate away, I can get any more off. I do like more kick that doesn't tear me up. But,
this has got a nice heat to it.
Without being too strong for me.
Yeah. It was good. I've learned I used to hate spicy stuff. But since I had to cut back on salt so much, I started going towards spicy stuff. Like, I even go as far as ghost pepperoni sometimes. That burns. That burns your mouth. What?
The darker section of this tuna steak, I keep saying tuna, swordfish, has a really unique flavor. Have you? I don't think you've tried it.
I did on this side, but because I don't have teeth, it's a bit of harder to. So
it's different. It's like the roast beef of fish. Yeah. When it comes to swordfish, I prefer the white meat. Turkey, dark meat all the way. So I'm surprised I'm more interested in the white meat. But it's still good.
This would have been good on the smoked too. Can't wait to get the smoke hooked up. We have some on clearance to do that again.
Yeah. I can't wait to get we're wanting to create kind of like an outdoor kitchen area. It gets so hot here in the summer, and especially with all of our windows. All blessings to have, of course, but the blessings come with other challenges too. So just trying to navigate that a little bit better.
Our house is very hard to keep cool in the summer. Very hard. I pulled the skin off.
Let's see. It's not cool yet.
Cooked a lot better than I thought. I like the center cut with this seasoning. I think if we had more butter, I'd like that outer cut too.
Yeah, I would definitely do butter. But, alright, what did you do with it? You have the silverware drawer arranged all wrong. Just wrong.
We fight over that.
We will go behind each other's back and keep rearranging the silverware drawer.
Yes. That is the one thing couples have stuff they make over. We will go behind each other's back and rearrange the whole thing so it won't work. Why? Because she didn't organize it right.
Oh, I'm not the one that's wrong. My grandma taught me the proper way.
I know the proper way.
No, she taught you wrong. Who taught you?
Myself.
See? Wrong. Yeah, I can't stand waiting, so I'm just going to cut into it. You want to bring Lucy over?
No.
We'll get a little bit cooler for her. Let's see. We got a little bit here. It's a little bit like a dessert.
Yep. She likes mine with jalapenos when I make it, so I share it with her and make one with cheese, one without.
Yeah, I don't like the cornbread with the cheese on it.
Hey.
I don't like the cornbread with the corn in it. I don't like anything in my cornbread, but I will say this is kind of like
Good.
like a healthy almost Pop-Tart type thing without the nasty icing. Let me find one that has fruit in it.
This is so good.
No, it's still very good though. I don't know what I would call it, but I would totally make this for the kids. Or like your kids that are bread eaters. This kind of stuff would be pretty good. It's a little messy. So I'm just letting it crumble. But there's the apples in here, and the strawberries. You're just staring into the fish. My turn.
I was eating some of the fruit now. I'm good with fish. My tongue's burning. I'd say this is a fish that does need like a butter, no matter just the flavor of the fish, because some of it's got.
Well, and it's also been cooked longer.
Yeah, but it's not. No, it's just the different flavors because it has like 3 different flavors depending on next to the skin, the white part, or the dark meat. It's actually very interesting. It has 3 different distinct flavors, and you kind of blend them all together and kind of make it more uniform. It needs some butter in there just to help bring it all together because it's something that'll bring the 3 flavors, the palette of 3 flavors together with whatever seasoning. But it just needs that like foil base in there. So
Meanwhile, I'm really digging that cornbread.
I can't. So
I like when they get overdone too. I love it when they're crunchy.
crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, but not super crunchy. Just that nice little crispiness.
I should not be eating all their food. It's not all their food, but
You eat when you do stuff and you make your bird food. A lot of times you eat the same food as your birds because it's actually just very healthy and good. That's like I got them. The birds started eating the cornbread with the peppers in it because I make it for myself.
oh, that was good with that strawberry. And nice. Ooh, there's an apple piece. Okay, I haven't tried the apple piece.
Where's the
Wait,
other
there's one
element?
Oh, in the drawer. Mm. I like the apple in it less than I like the strawberry. I like them both, but okay.
Thank you.
Was that on something?
Yeah.
We've already ruined our counters through chemicals. Just in an inconspicuous location prior to use is a good warning label that we regularly take turns, us and family that don't live here, we take turns at testing out in large, conspicuous areas.
And we've had family help out at this house too, so
We've all done it.
yeah.
So now they're just all splotchy and discolored. That's okay.
We'll be getting them replaced in the future. Let them cool because I know I'll start delving in and I'll burn shit out of myself.
Does smell good. Can you bring Lucy now? So I can share with the bird.
Yeah. Come here, Lizzie. Before mommy eats it all.
I was wrong. It needs more fruit. For me, it needs more fruit. And for the birds, I would have done more fruit. Hey, baby. Come bite. Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's speak out of camera.
Her tail, baby.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Just licking the crumbs off. What you think, losers?
Want some of the gooey part? The gooey part's my favorite.
She really needs her nails trimmed, for those wondering. Yeah, she's right in the soft spot on my wrist.
Is that good? I'll just move my drink. I don't like floaters. Yeah. Oh, is that good? We're going to test that. We're going to taste that for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Are they able to see her well? Not at all. Yeah, is that good? It's not a cracker, silly girl. Birdie bread.
That's our oldest. He thought it'd be funny to teach her that everything she wanted to eat was a cracker.
Yep. And she thinks it's hilarious. Yeah.
Just look at the cameras. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, you gotta eat the stuff with the strawberries in them. But they kind of almost dissolved. Like there's not much of the strawberries in there, despite me having some good sized chunks. So, a little disappointed about that.
I think we need to go put her down. She's getting heavy on my arm.
Okay. Here, take her food.
I got it. Don't you worry, sweetie.
Here, does she want some? I'm gonna give her. Put some strawberries and apple chunks in there.
She's got some over here still. I gave her some.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Ain't she? Those nails need to get some trimming done. Ooh, oh, all the way around. Yeah, bring that out.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I need to sit her down now.
She has really been trimming those nails.
Yeah. That's why they're pointed like that. She's trying to get them trimmed back. They're normally not that bad, but she's chewing them off so she doesn't have to go get groomed.
Yeah, I was talking to Nick, and I was like, just the other day, I was like, man, we need to get them to the vet. Lucy and Beaky really need to get groomed, get their nails trimmed,
And
their
so does Gizzy.
wings done, their beaks. Yeah, Gizzy does too. But so that's the conversation I was having. Lucy heard that. I kid you not. She was on top of her cage. She was cool. She was hanging out. She hears this. She goes inside of her cage and she starts immediately working on shortening her beak, trimming her toenails. I'm like, oh my gosh, she does not want to go. We had a dog. We took him. Same vet. The vet's amazing. So before anyone starts thinking, oh, it's trauma.
And she was taken elsewhere to get groomed before the vet, too.
Yeah, but the vet that we take them to is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. They deal with, reducing stress and trauma to the pets of all kinds, and so it's not that. But she really hates the long drive because it takes us over an hour to get there and another over an hour to get back. So I mean, you're looking at probably a good minimum 2 hours 20 minutes there and back driving if you don't stop anywhere along the way, which of course we do because you've taken this long and how long to load everybody up, get the family ready, get there, load them all up, there and back. Like,
and it does take a lot of work for her.
You got to get something to eat, which is just a car drive through.
But she is naturally scissor beak. Normally, you let a bird's beak overgrow, it'll go sideways. Hers does it naturally, and curves actually very badly. She was born with a very deformed beak.
We do tend to say born a lot
Yeah.
instead of hatched.
Yeah. Is that good? That's
This bowl is chipped.
What the hell?
It's not sharp though, and it's just like a little off, like during manufacturing, but you can tell we chipped it. You gonna fix this cod, baby?
No. Oh, I can. We've had a lot going on. We're in the process of opening the studio, partnering with Green Jello. Things got wonky with wildfires and stuff, so we're trying to get that going back.
This is so good.
Stuff going on at the studio. You want to give me a little more grease? Bacon grease real fast? Mm-hmm. And this is actually the first time we've actually got to chill out and just cook and just relax and not have kiddos, and we're actually not talking about business. We're chatting with you guys.
The same seasonings?
Yeah. We're chatting with you guys. having good food. Don't get us wrong, this is working, but it doesn't feel as much like working. A lot of other times you guys don't see us back there on computers and doing stuff and on the phone and everything else.
I couldn't get the crust off.
Tonight I'm going to do some MIDI programming, and tomorrow we're going to do a recording session. Does you need more?
Oh, I still have the veggie one to do too.
Yeah.
So.
Where'd my seasoning go?
Oh, I put it back in the drawer.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm just gonna move this back to its bowl. Why dirty up another dish?
Well, I've got the stove up right now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut into the veggie one, and we can see how she likes that.
This is just in a cod. I like cod. You know, it's a good fish.
You do need to bring her back to try the veggie one.
After this.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the thing.
Lucy's good in the kitchen and everything, but still, when you're dealing with hot stuff like this,
yeah.
No.
You want to wait until you're done.
Yeah. Like Beaky, we won't have out with the oven open or doing anything with the oven. Just because my nerves fly a lot faster and a lot more graceful than look off. You're gonna hear a helicopter taking off before you see them cough. Like, cause they sound like it. They start flapping their wings to take off, and it sounds like a darn helicopter.
Did I not get this sprayed very well? I thought I did, but I guess I didn't on the bottom. I don't think it's the sides that's the issue. No, it's the bottom. I did not spray the bottom very well.
Oops.
Yeah.
No more links for you.
Oh, we can have half. All right. Well. Let's see. We've got green bell pepper, jalapenos, and sugar snap peas. I can't see this tasting very good myself. I mean, I really cannot. But I'll try it.
You may really like crab in this house.
Let's see. I'm not sure that I got any jalapeno.
Can you give me the split thingies out of there? What's the crab food? There's a little red thingy. That one works awesome. That works better than the other one. Yummy. No seasoning at all. Could warm them back up a little bit.
The crab legs?
Yeah, we let it get cool. But it's still good. Winged fish. Got a little red thing in here.
The what?
A little red thingy.
No.
Ah, there it is.
We didn't do butter for this either. And the reason why we're not changing that and doing it is because then we move the camera, the mic, the laptop, another camera. Like it's a big thing. So
Yeah.
just no butter. Please get butter for you.
Oh, I like it without the butter. It tastes good.
I like it without, but I also like it with. I'm the type of person now that I'm older, I can do some without butter. But
If they weren't baked, I'd have to do butter. I can say that.
That's true.
We don't do it fancy around here for our crab.
No.
You're gonna sit there and take your time. You're gonna get fancy. You're gonna miss out because everybody else is gonna eat it. Maybe a little overdone.
I love seafood though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody who can't even have seafood at all. So sad.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I can't have cinnamon.
Yep. It's another weird one.
Yeah, this is so good.
And like I said, we get these on sale. Don't think this is, and we got a special treat for you guys. I got to go check on the cod. I know I'm stuffing my face with crab legs. I got fish burning over there. Well, we're gonna start seeing what specials we can get and cook on for you guys on Thursdays. Because it's always fun to try new stuff, and if you can.
Right, but do you want to waste the money on it if it's going to be disgusting?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not an option to do that.
So, we can try some different stuff. And just like that swordfish. Wow, that was really, really good. I mean, even with I'm very basic. I didn't do anything that really compliment with the different flavors. It's got 3 different distinct flavors. So if you want to try swordfish, it's actually very, very good.
And that's nice for people who aren't really into fish because you get a piece of fish and like a little bit goes a long way sometimes. So with the fact that it does have 3 different flavors, it gives you something a little different to break up that fish flavor.
Yeah, I think the one that tastes most like fish is the right at the skin. It tastes like normal fish, like just like run of the mill. I think that's why I like the white part so much.
Are we just supposed to do taste testing or can we eat?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Stuff in my face.
Like I'll keep eating if we can, but I don't know. I feel like we're not supposed to.
For a moment.
All right. No, we still gotta wait to bring her over until this is done.
Yeah.
You want some more bacon grease on here?
A little bit might be good. Funny quote of the day. Always a fun one, right?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Get some of that bacon grease on the fish.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been very hungry. I normally eat a lot of wild game, and I can eat a lot of it, but I haven't been able to really I didn't get to go out and deer hunt. I didn't get much fishing, so I go hungry a lot. I feel like it. But so, like you guys see me chowing down, it's because there's not a lot I can find to eat all the time quick that's not filled with shit that's still heart healthy. So it's like you'll see me, I grab stuff and eat it when I can. So because sucks. It sucks having food and seeing it and not being able to eat. Like I can go through and I can cook all kinds of stuff that'll blow my diet. Because I'm not going to make them suffer through the kids of okay, you're limited on this and only this, and this is your limit. Can't deny a kid potato chips. So certain stuff like that. Soy sauce, especially on sushi, man. You can't deny them soy sauce on sushi.
I can easily. I'm not big on the soy sauce. Like it does taste good when it's mixed in with stuff, but just to dip my stuff in soy sauce, no way.
No, if you imagine like the shrimp tempura without any of the sauce on it.
That's eel sauce though. That's not soy. Yes, it is. It is not soy. It is a sweeter sauce.
It goes in without anything.
I agree.
That would suck.
That's not quite soy either. They have soy in it, but that's not just soy sauce. Yeah, I'll check on that now.
Yeah. He might be just wanting to taste and that's beaky.
Okay.
Beaky, beaky.
Maybe he's having fun with a toy.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised at this. You don't taste the jalapenos because remember I put those on top.
Yep.
But it's actually good. I'm really surprised that's good.
Next time we get good grapes.
Yeah. And do a separate one with some bananas.
I don't want bananas in the house like melons.
Oh, you do? When I start going that way?
Yeah. I don't want that getting any worse. My melon allergy is so bad, I instantly go into anaphylactic shock, and I have to take 2 EpiPens instantly, and then immediately go to the hospital. Because my throat will start swelling back up. It's bad, really, really bad. Mm-hmm. Right? We go to family barbecues where they have had melon.
And they always want to have melon, and I do get it. It's just so frustrating.
I can't even go in the house. I have to stay outside. I typically bring. We've had to stop a couple times and pick up like deli trays or something for me to stand outside and eat for the day.
Well, not stand outside. Like, we were all going outside. Yeah. So you didn't just stay outside.
So everybody was going outside to eat, but I couldn't. Yeah. I couldn't go in the house when people were in there. But it was nice out at least. So yeah, wasn't sticky out. I'm so hungry.
You are. Why is the shell black?
Because he's getting a barnacle growing on him, probably.
Barnacle? I mean, he does have like something. I wonder if it's an old entry, actually.
Might be.
Ooh, let's explore that. Look.
Ooh. Ooh.
That has tainted the meat.
Oh, that is. That's wild. Still on camera.
Wait.
Here, let me take this down, guys.
I think this is a good spot.
Here, you can see better.
Look.
You need to scoot. There you go.
So, yeah, there it is. I just pulled it off of here like that. And look at that. When you pull it away,
that's wild.
You can see, I mean, that's.
Yeah. Here, take scissors and cut it. It's wild. I'll get the box over here and show you guys in a minute, too. You guys know the brand. That's wild. Like, you guys been seeing this go on camera all day.
I haven't had a crab leg like this, though. So, like, I'm sniffing it. I'm really confused as to what that is. And it looks like it's going under the meat. You can see some of this black on there.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what the heck. That is wild, man. That's wild.
Trying not to cut myself here.
Whoa. Is it in the meat?
It's touching the meat. Yeah, it's on some of the meat.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let's go try it.
Nope. No, I'm so good. I don't know what it is.
Man, it's claw meat. You're wasting some good claw meat.
Well, I'm sorry. You want to eat this good quality?
That black spot.
What?
I'll eat around that black spot.
I am not knowing what the heck this is. I'm thinking it's probably an injury.
Did you put more bacon grease down?
Yes. Do you need more?
Yes, ma'am. Please and thank you. God, it's not requiring as hot of a temperature as swordfish, and I forgot about that. Man, that was a freaking claw. A freaking big claw.
Yeah.
Where's that box at? No, my squeaky key.
like, I don't want to bash anybody or anything because I don't know what this is. It could be a normal thing. I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
And we eat kind of a lot of crab.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. All reality, I like that.
You what?
I think all reality, that's nice. We should have done that one back.
Yeah, you can see the little bit on there. This is it's on the hard part though. It's not on the meat. Like you can see I'm peeling the meat off. And it's on this hard part in there. And then on this. In the other section. I don't know what to think now.
Lucy's napping.
Yeah, she got her belly full. Well, belly crop. Hey, out of curiosity, why would crab legs have like black looking bugs on them? Seeds, eggs? Maybe they're eggs.
Yeah, I've never seen that on crab legs before.
Oh, it flakes off too. What is this? Ew.
There's a new Come Explore with me clip.
And we took it straight out of the bag, like
It was right there on camera. Show the burn in, man, because this is wild.
it's almost like they're a little stuck on there. Yeah. So I don't know. This is where we got it from, or this is the brand, anyways. Like I said, it could be something totally normal. I do not want to just bash. I just don't know what it is. I'm good on those crab legs. At least for now, until we look it up.
Yeah, because there's more and more spots like that.
Is there?
There's more damage, like dark spots. Here's another one.
I mean, I wonder if it was like an older crab.
It looks like it was dying, is what it was.
Like it was dying, is that what you said?
Yeah, because look, this one that's coming apart and it's all black up in there. Like, I mean, like, I guess it was old or something. We just got it there. See?
I don't know.
There's no meat left in there.
And where? Like right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's kind of healed over.
I don't know. I mean, that's wild.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like eating through. It's like a hole or something.
Yeah. Let's see.
I always look at her phone weird because she's got an iPhone and I will never have an iPhone. Yeah, look at it. I mean, they're like, it's like it's the shell's decomposing. See?
Yeah.
Wow. That sucks.
Okay, so it says it could be from overcooking the crab, but we've done this numerous times.
I did them extra this time because they didn't look done.
But listen, we've even overcooked them. Like I can taste overcooked crab. This doesn't taste overcooked. One could be the crab has gone bad. But in most cases, the black discoloration is not harmful to eat if the crab is otherwise fresh and doesn't have a foul smell.
I think I
Yeah, it
overcooked
has
it.
been smelling fine.
I think I overcooked it.
But
Because
what
I
about
had
the
that snow
spots on the outside of the crab?
The spots are going to be injuries. Mystery to the black spots is I probably overcooked it.
Also could be pepper spot disease. Common parasitic infection in crabs. Looks like small black spots on the meat. So still not explaining what's on the outside of the shell. For overcooking, overcooked crab also leads like a darkening of the meat. So if the black discoloration is in small spots, it may be safe to eat after removing the affected areas. Here's another one that says, we believe that these are battle wounds. Crabs have battles as they have predators and they do fight one another. The black spots are probably bruises from such. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Oh, okay. Watch out, I'm turning in.
I thought, oh, the cod is done. You've eaten the whole one?
All right, that's why I said you gotta hurry up and get this before I eat it all. It's got a very buttery flavor, like natural. There's no butter added to it. It's just the same season. It tastes like it's got butter added to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Right? Very unique. I like that.
Wow.
Like, it doesn't need anything else. Just a little bit of seasoning, nothing else.
It's a weird texture though. Like it's very like let's let them see this a little bit. You can see why are we glitching so bad? You can see like the little fish like meat that's like kind of almost feathery.
Mhm.
You feel that so much. It's part of the like the flavor almost.
It's very smooth. That's very, very good. I forgot where all that's big. Like, normally when I've had it, it's been fried. I've never had it done like unbreaded, just cooked, and it's just got some of that chipotle seasoning, that Mrs. Dash no salt chipotle seasoning, and that's it. That's dang good.
This is almost like barbecue though.
Well, I think
Like,
that's probably a little bit of that bacon grease added more barbecue flavor to it.
mm-hmm.
Honest to goodness, just found the perfect way to cook cod. Cook it in a cast iron with a little bit of bacon grease and just your
If you
favorite.
want fish and you hate fish and you don't want the flavor of fish,
Go with that. Yeah.
this is what you want.
Yeah. I mean that
I'm
that.
tasting barbecue.
Yeah.
Like it's different meat, of course,
Uh-huh.
different texture, but it
really absorbed the
kind
flavor.
of tastes like barbecue.
Yeah. It absorbed that seasoning and the bacon grease well. Yes, I'm forking out. Now, you guys
That's
ever?
some good cod though.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby.
You guys ever want to see the most horrifying thing in your life? Find a plant with spider mites and look at it up close. Look at it through a little freaking lens. I did that. When the hardtack stuff went on, I didn't get to water plants properly, tomatoes and peppers properly. Never even seen a spider mite before in my life, and all of a sudden I had these like spider nests on there. Or looked like spider webs, like covering peppers and leaves. I pulled out little. Looked down that thing, screamed, and about ran the F back upstairs. Oh my God, spider mites are the most terrifying thing you could see. Like, they appear, that is what nightmares are made of. They are what appear in your nightmares. I shit you not. Go look up what the hell a spider mite looks like. I hope we bring up our chat again. I'm finally excited. We got Starlink going good. We will be getting fiber optic in the near future. And the schedule's more cooperating. We're not all snowed in. So we were snowed in what? 10 days?
Yeah.
Roughly. This is wild. No, this guy was a fighter. I'm like, all right, I ain't going down. Oh, good.
Can we bring Lucy over to let her try the veggie bread?
That cast or that skillet hot or cooled?
I mean, the skillet probably is not.
Just a second, Lucy. Lucy in the morning, when she thinks we should be up, will start yelling for Dad. And then Laura. And then Dad. And then Laura. And then Dad. And then she starts saying, up, up,
Look
up.
at this fish. It's just like camera
A little bit.
angles.
There you go.
It's just like this weird glistening light.
Oh, I know.
It's seriously so good. Like, I am not knocking it. It just, look at how different that looks. It looks like a part of meat that you just would not want to eat.
Mm-hmm. Truly, yeah.
It really does. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, you gotta bring her over. Wanna try it?
Just not sure about the camera stand right there. There you go, yeah. Mommy ate it safe.
Aw, you lost the best part. What do you think, Lucy Lou? You can see her shoulders are hunched. She's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She's a little closer to the tripod. We'll probably take her back here in just a second or two.
Yeah.
How you doing, baby? What
It's
you
gonna
doing?
take her. The more we get her around her, the more she'll come on. She
Mhm.
used to be around them all the time,
Yeah.
and then just the different movie inside the studio with the setups and everything.
Well, these cameras weren't too much the problem. It's we added these lights today.
Yeah. Because she keeps looking at the lights. It's really brightening things up for her. I was actually staring at it to see if she can see with the light on.
Hey, Lucy, you want to see something? They're okay. See? Mama's touched them. They're okay. See?
She needs to go back. She's getting nervous with the lights. Normally, the window has the lights up.
It's okay. We'll have to start practicing some with her at home at night and see how she does, so she can learn that it's a safe item. It's not going to hurt her.
They're very having very, very nervous when they can't see, and then there's high, tall things because in the wild, tall things are going to get them.
Well, they want to be higher than
Yeah.
anything else.
And birds are also birds. They're prey. They're prey animals, and that's a natural instinct that has not been bred out of them. They are actually a very, as they say, new domesticated animal. So they have a lot of wild instincts to fight or flight in them. You don't
related
see
to dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah. Their beaks. Their beaks. They're not gonna bite it off like people are worried a parrot biting your finger off. They're not gonna bite your finger off. They're gonna crush the daylights out of it, and they'll pierce the skin and dig in. But they can't bite it off. They don't have the sharpness of the beak. The only one out of ours would be Lucy that could really cut deep. And that is because she's got the deformed beak. It's not she's that mean. She's cut me good before, and it's just the deformed beak, and she was just playing gentle. It gets sharp on the edge.
My dear Phoenix.
He's
a powerhouse.
He's crushed fingers, and I've had fingers aside. I've had to pry his beak open to get my fingers back out.
Which he froze. And
No, that was a different time. We crushed my fingers. He was going to F me up.
Oh, no, watch your hand.
But yeah, the worst one was I went to get him. He said he can only be handled on a stick now since him and Rita bonded. He is Rita's his life, and his cage nest is his life, and you better not come within several feet of it. He tolerates me for food and water and clean, and that is it. Rita I can still handle, but he got down. He was mad, and I got him on a stick and was holding him up, and he was mad. And what ended up is the cockatoo landed on their cage. And Phoenix was mad at that point, and somebody was going to pay the price for someone being over there. I had him on the stick, and he ran up, and he's never done it like that before. And I turned my hand because I knew he was going to try and nail my fingers, to get me to drop it. Turned my hand, his beak, here, I'll show it on this one, his beak just caught right there, and that soft spot went in and came out the tip of my hand, or the palm of my hand, and I froze, and dear God, right there, I held my breath because I knew if I freaked out or anything, he was going to freak out and start shaking his head. And he saw me and he just looked at me and froze with the, oh shit, what do I do? Stayed calm, got him over to his cage. He let me get his beak out. He got up on there and I dropped to my knees. That was absolutely god awful, horrible, and there's nothing they can do for that. So I had puncture wound from right here in my hand, all the way there, where his beak curved around and came out. And God, that was awful. That's been my worst puncture bite. I've got a good scar. It's covered up. It starts here and goes to there from one before with an open beak bite. So, yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't. They've needed good homes. They were treated horrible. They needed good homes, and they got good homes. He's got a wife now.
Our kids love that they live in a rainforest, they said. It was so funny. We didn't even think about it because we have the birds and we have the iguana somewhere in the house.
We haven't given up. He
Yeah.
has food and water out. We hear him running
Yes.
around.
Eventually, we'll find and catch him. That'll be a fun task.
Because then he'll be a butthead and have to be retamed.
Yeah. That's going to be so fun. But in the meantime, he's living his best life.
I know how we can catch him.
Hoping.
We can go get a blue iguana, and then he'll be like, "Hey, why is there another iguana in my territory? Let's check this out." And then we can come check out the other iguana. We can nab him.
They're territorial, so he might stay away.
Not if it's in the little cage put up. It's in
what little cage? I broke the little cage that we bought, so we didn't get to use the little cage for him. I just bought the big, huge cage. How big is that one?
Oh, I don't even know. Okay, comes to right here.
Closer.
Comes right here. Where am I at?
Once you get there, we gotta wait a while.
Click on OBS so I can see.
Oh yeah.
So comes up to right about here. Okay, I'm 5'11", 5'10" and a half. Okay, I've gotten older. I know I've probably shrunk. It's right here. All right, and I shit you not, that sucker's probably a little bit wider than that.
It is wider than that. You would need more like about there.
Okay, that wide here. We'll scoot down because one hand's off. So right there. All right, it's about that wide, and
no.
about that deep.
That.
And about that deep. Okay, damn thing's huge. Skip the little one. Put a small lizard in there. He goes crazy.
I mean, he had fun. My iguana's got to stay very active. But so hopefully we find him really soon. But in the meantime, we've been hearing him. But every time, by the time we get down the stairs, he knows our sounds so well. That iguana is very freaking smart, and I know they all are. But I watch him, and he was calculative. Like he's like genius level iguana, and he's watching the different sounds, and he'd look up, and he'd know where to look, and of course he can hear it. But I don't know. I'm telling you, this is a smart iguana. I don't know when we're gonna catch him. He's eating. He's moving. He's able to get food, water.
Oddly enough, he was more
sunlight.
Nocturnal. So when we're laying in bed at night, you hear him skittering across the floor. We have all hardwood floors except for in the bedrooms. And you'll hear in the living room different times, you'll hear like a body, something dragging little across
like their little nails.
Yeah.
And then you hear the long tail drag behind, because I know everybody's probably going to say, oh, well, what about mice? I'm not saying there's not mice in the area, though we don't have any currently that I'm aware of.
We live out in the middle of nowhere, so.
Yeah, there's going to be mice outside, but I don't think we have any right now. But the length of the tail is a different sound, and I don't know about you, but I've never heard mice
No, and you
make
can
a
hear
tail drag sound.
and you can hear the body
Mm-hmm.
and how it moves back and forth. Oh,
Yeah. Well, we've cooked everything.
yes, we've cooked everything. We've
I was
pigged
worried
out.
we might take too long, but
Yeah. So I will be doing MIDI programming tonight. Make sure you tune in. Tomorrow I am doing a recording session, and then we got
during the day.
during the day, and then Saturday and Sunday at 11 or 10 to 1, we've got mom's gaming. All right, guys, you take it easy. Have a good one.